they really trying to like wipe us out. When the GDs in the same, what my mission was, they was like, he disrupting organization unity. So therefore, kill this bitch. I'm like the Osama bin Laden of Cook County, that's why I am. So many people saying, oh, we gonna kill Antoine Simmons. If he gonna kill me, I'd have been dead. I've been here 4 years, 7 months. And I ain't dead. I had 8 fights, and only thing I did was get slashed with a razor a couple of times and stabbed. That ain't nothing.
Grab your commissary popcorn and your shank, because Antoine Simmons was big pimping behind the walls in the Cook County Jail after a failed attempt on his life by the Gangster Disciples, Chicago's largest street gang, inside and outside of prison, that he renounced when he refused to pay dues while locked up. This is the Cartoon News Network with the crazy story of the self-proclaimed Osama bin Laden of the Cook County Jail, Antoine Simmons, and the jail gang he co-founded of renegade street gang members called ATG, standing for Against the Grain, and ATG's war with the Gangster Disciples.
ATG, also known as Against the Grain, is Cook County Jail's very own homegrown gang. Its dangerous influence has spread throughout the compound. Antoine Simmons is allegedly one of the founders. He's in on first-degree murder charges for a drive-by shooting, a brutal crime where the victim was shot 24 times in the face.
On December 27, 2006, Antoine Simmons, who was 31 years old at the time, fatally shot Larry Watkins, 20, of the 1800 block of West 58th Street in a road rage incident in the 100 block of East Garfield Boulevard.
Simmons has already done 10 years in prison for 6 attempted murders. It was there that he and another inmate hatched the idea for ATG.
We against the grain. Now it's like everybody, they don't like us, period at all. We ain't taking no orders, we ain't following no rules and regulations. You just got a group of individuals that don't want to participate in the GDs. Our mission was this: to get the people that's in the gang, to take them out the gang, and get them to realize that their gang is dead. We're not gonna let the G's come and tell us, look, this is what we gonna do. I don't get on count. Why should I get on count and pay you dues every week? That's like you paying for protection. I don't need nobody protecting me. I'm a grown-ass man.
At the time, most of the leadership of the Gangster Disciples were housed in the now demolished Maximum Security, Division 1 of Cook County Jail, and viewed Antoine Simmons as a terrorist because he had successfully convinced other GDs in Maximum Security Division 9 to refuse to pay dues or get on count as official members of the gang, and his message was spreading. Antoine thought he was big pimping, but prison officials knew that his reign on the top would be short like a leprechaun because they intercepted prison messages known as kites, and dirty filthy rats from both opposing forces known as snitches squealed.
There are 2 guys who believe they are in charge. They're housed in opposite buildings, but they have followings in each other's buildings. We identified everybody. We have about an equal number of upper echelon.
Between the 2 competing factions, investigators have identified 26 senior to mid-level gangster disciples of key interest. They're the ones allegedly sending and dispersing the kites.
He mislead not only against us, he mislead the guys against the organization entirely. He preaching his message instead of the message of GD. And now his credibility not what it once was. The jail closing in on him, and we outnumber the GD's Division 9 4-1. The odds are on our side.
Franklin insists that his loyalty to his crew comes first, but he's also got other motives. He's fighting a drug conspiracy case and hopes to curry favor with the state's attorney. So he's agreed to keep Carpenter and Sandoval in the loop about the power struggle. He's one of many informants they have on both sides of the conflict, who are helping them to intercept kites.
There's been a lot of kites going back and forth between the 2 groups. This is one particular kite from Division 9. It's an official memo. This is equivalent to what I would say is a third guy in charge. Then he's saying take care of this business. He clearly states to people who he wants hit. Says they're being charged with disrupting organization unity. They are to be blasted on site ASAP. And this is now the game.
Simmons is an ex-member of the Gangster Disciples. He bears the scars of multiple stabbings, all of them inside the jail.
They done stabbed me now, and a lot of people ain't got stabbed in the process. So, you know, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. We gonna go strong with anybody that go against us, though.
It's a code that ATG members live by. But Officer Mo has a message for the gang.
We pretty much, as officers and staff, also got a motto. It's DC, TJ. That means don't come to jail. If you don't like to get told what to do, don't come to jail.
They rushed me. They rushed me. They rushed me to the wall. I fell on the ground. I was on the ground for like 5-10 seconds. I jumped back off the ground. I just kept swinging. You see what I got spikes under my throat and my back's been raised. You see how my back's up? They stabbed me and they already know it ain't over with.
Antoine predicted that his followers would take matters into their own hands as long as he was locked up on a Supermax tier.
My people catch the right people, they gonna strike back. Y'all know he gonna strike back. I can't do nothing. Y'all know y'all got me on escort anyway. So I can't do shit. I can't tell them not to do nothing because they gonna do what they want to do. That's ain't squash.
Camera's on. The camera's on. Head down, check it out.
Now, several weeks later, one of Antoine's people has made good on that prediction by savagely beating the top security chief for the Gangster Disciples. It's a symbolic blow to the gang's leadership.
I've never seen somebody in that position getting touched. I've never seen it happen. I don't think it's ever happened since either of us have been here, so it's bad.
It's inevitable. There's going to be some kind of retaliation.
The attack took place on a maximum security deck while nearly half of the inmates were on exercise break. It happened in a matter of seconds. 4 alleged assailants jumped the victim and stomped his head into the floor. They had no weapons, only their fists and feet, and sent him to the hospital with massive head trauma.
All the guys are separated, and then we just started interviewing one by one everybody who was out. We were able to get our main suspects involved.
The lead suspect belongs to the ATGs, while the others are vice lords.
People are smelling that blood in the water right now, that you guys aren't on the same page. So they taking some of you guys for being weak.
They taking them. Let's keep this clear, plain and simple. They taking that crew for being weak.
It's the vice lord aspect is what I'm more worried about than the ATG aspect.
I don't condone what they did, but I don't see nothing changing with the relationship with the vice lords and the GDs right now. It's always been tension, but lately, the last couple of years have been a peace treaty, so everything been going all right. So I don't think that it was a strike towards the GDs, it was just an individual thing.
I'm a pimp in every sense of the word, trick. Better trust and believe on me.
Antoine Simmons, the self-proclaimed Osama bin Laden of Cook County, was transferred to a jail in another county for his own protection, tried for the road rage murder, sentenced to 100 years, and shipped off to prison. The moral of this story is, nobody, and I mean nobody, is big pimping in jail. Lil Durk is paying for protection and eating commissary popcorn. So, smash that like button, subscribe to the Cartoon News Network, and do your best to stay out of jail.
Derek Lowry, aka Eastside, is another founder of ATG. He's been locked up in Division 9 since 2005 and is currently appealing a first-degree murder conviction. Lowry likes to say that ATG really stands for Achieve Through Goals. He claims it's not a gang at all, but a non-violent positive force that he runs.
No organization, no gang organization. I'm not a gang chief by far. I'm separating myself from that. and the people that follow, they see greatness. Yeah, I want to be king. I am king. You feel me?
Oh, I love 'em, freak 'em, love 'em, leave 'em, 'cause I don't freaking need 'em. Take 'em out the hood, keep 'em looking good.
You're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. If you got some
In the cut where I keep 'em, till I need a nut, till I need to